Good evening, everyone.
Oh no! Is it that time already?
Yes, welcome to Monday Mayhem.
I'll find you.
So yes. It's all right. I was just speaking to someone back via Messenger. So hiya, Paul. How are you?
Hello, Paul, lad.
So yeah, we're busy watching something on our TV. Didn't realise that EastEnders had started back. So, but I caught the last bit of it. But hey ho.
Apparently I wasn't subscribed to you.
To me.
Yeah. I am now.
So yeah.
Hang on. Ads.
It's all right. It got sound on his phone. So yes, quite an interesting day today. Is it still doom and gloomy? I've no idea. Some as I say, I caught about last minute or two of it. So how do? Don't you mean how do?
How do, Paul? How do?
Hiya, Adrian. So yeah, I didn't even know that it had started back. So I wasn't aware of it. It's all right, Adrian. We're talking about EastEnders. So yeah, but yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. So so yeah, we Callum started back to college today. So okie dokie then, Adrian. Yeah, Callum started back to college today. Today we're only like induction day. So but it's gone from doing catering and hospitality to ICT now. So totally different course. So yeah, so he's got his timetable. They're doing like, which I think is a good idea. They're doing like 2 bubbles, so they've not got too many in one class at a time. So officially, he starts on his course next Monday, and he will only be doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but he'll be doing it remotely via internet next week. And then the week after, the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, he actually goes into college, and the ones that were in college are in college next week will be doing it remotely. Hiya, Amjad, how are you?
Yay!
So yeah, so in my mind, that's a good idea. So the classes aren't too big. They're doing it in like what they call 2 bubbles. 1 week, one bubble does work remotely via internet, blah blah blah, and then the following week they swap over, and Callum will be doing week after next. He'll be going to college. So oh, he's just come off his stream. Oh, so yeah, so that's basically it in a nutshell. He'll be doing 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But 1 week, sort of, well, like 1 week on, 1 week off, and like doing the lessons via internet, blah blah blah. It's a good in one respect because it's cutting down the class sizes. So how did Amjad's induction go? Did it go all right? Oh, you did your yeah. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, that's basically all Callum did today. You know, there were actually somebody when he arrived at college, like because he has to have a TA. There was actually somebody waiting for him, and Chris had took him down in car, and he'd said, "Well, you know, you know, if there's a problem, just give me a ring. I'll wait for you for about 10 minutes." He says, "and then if you don't come out, I'll know all's well and I'll shoot off." So he said he waited about 10 minutes, he says, and he didn't come back out. So, but he only sort of, I think were done for about 12 o'clock, baby. About 12 o'clock. You want flying car waiting. It's a fibber.
Oh no, 1 hour and 59 minutes.
No, he said after about, he says, I sat in car waiting 10 minutes. He says, and if he says, we're not coming back out, he says, I knew, you know, everything were all right. He says, so hiya, Dr. Smith, how are you?
Dr. Smith is Dixie in the background.
Amjad says he starts Wednesday. I go Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Ooh.
Well, you see, same as I said to Callum, I mean, it means it'd be like going into college one day, having a day off, going into college, having a day. You know what I mean? In one respect, it's good. And he's only doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, but same as I've just said, the first week, starting from that, officially starts on Monday, 14th, but he'll be working remotely from home, if you know what I mean. The lessons will be remotely. Oh, Wednesdays English and maths, and Thursdays and Fridays hairdressing. So yeah, we all right, Dr. Smith. How are you? So yeah, it's all right. I'm just trying to explain to people. Our son's started back to college today after the pandemic. So yeah, but I think it's been well organised to do that. You know, and obviously, because it's ICT, there's like, you know, they can do that, you know, obviously what they call work remotely, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so that's it in a nutshell. It's sort of coming back to some sort of normality. You know, you know, it is but yeah, you know, I mean, like, I think it'll be better for him, you know, obviously, I mean, it's not ideal, we're not going in, but he's going to still be doing, you know, what he needs to do. So I mean, obviously, like catering and hospitality, what they were doing before, I mean, they wouldn't have been able to work that this way, if you know what I mean. But he
I could just imagine our Callum in kitchen with his phone showing him what he's doing. Playing stuff out, putting it in the oven.
Yeah. I went out with the drone, go watch the video. Yeah, well, you see, the thing is as well, Adrian, when I was looking on the college website, I found a photography course, and Chris is on about signing up for it, and he's 49, nearly.
No, I'm glad you said nearly.
Well, you're nearly 49. But, you know, he, as a photographer, same as he says, there's a lot I can learn, but it's not at the same college as Callum. Because we had to laugh, because when Callum came home, he says, can you sign me up for it as well, Dad? And he went, I have enough on you at home. He says, we aren't doing like a college course with you as well. But I think it's like evening classes. I think this one that Chris has signed up for. So, yeah, but I mean, because we on benefits, you might get some assistance.
Hopefully. So call me the proper David Bailey in a bit, then. A diploma.
But yeah, same as Chris says, you know, even though some of his photographs are fantastic, it can improve. And if by going like to college to do photography, oh dear. It says Friday's going to be the longest day at college. I start at 10 and finish at 4.
Wait till you're actually working in a hairdresser.
You'll get a grant from college every term, and it don't affect money. That's what Adrian said. But you see, that's something that is wanted to do. He's applied for it, but right at the very end it says the course costs £190. But same as I says to Chris, it's, hi my lady, how are you?
Hello, my lady.
It's a case of 4:30, not 4 o'clock. Yeah. You know, it's he's wanting to better himself as regards okie dokie. It says, because I done it, it belongs, it lets benefit know then you okay. Yeah, but I mean, chances are, if it is at night time, if it is a nighttime course, you're probably not be going every night anyway. No. Probably only a couple of days a week or something. It's all right, my lady. We're just on about Callum. Callum started back to college today, and I was looking on the college website yesterday, and I came across a photography class. Now I sent Chris the link, and he's filled up. I used to get £300 every term.
Things out.
I think that means
thongs out, thongs.
Yeah, the thongs.
I've got door wide open, shouting thongs out. Everybody having a fun outside. Like, oh, bloody hell.
I'm just laughing because he's put things out and he meant thongs, and when he shouted thongs out, and Pato doors was wide open. About, yeah, apparently starting tomorrow, Adrian.
What?
It says there's a heat wave coming.
I'll get the speedos out.
Yeah, right. Oh dear.
Coming off with 24 pack, walking down the street in the speedos.
Probably get arrested.
See that advert with bloke walking down beach with bottle of with glass of whiskey.
Mike Newsom, Mike Newsom says I was going to do level 2 agricultural course, and it's costing me 2,200.
Crikey! I don't mind, by the way. Yeah, can you remember that advert with that old bloke with hat on? And he's walking down beach and he's just got speedos on. He's got a big belly.
Yeah.
In his hand. That's me.
Weren't it a beer advert? I think it were a beer advert.
Beer whiskey, I can't remember.
But anyway, yeah, like on my notifications, it says like starting tomorrow. It's not going to be like, I think it's going to be about 26, 27, but it says starting tomorrow. So Chris says, well, you know, it remains to be seen. We'll just wait and see. My lady's already seen them because I sent her a picture.
Yeah, my mother's might not have.
Yeah, I made these today. Whoa! I'm dropping. Yeah, all on my PC. I hope I haven't. I hope I haven't turned. I hope I haven't turned out off. So yes, I made scones, by the way. I'm dropping them all on my PC and everywhere. So oh dear. Okie dokie then, Adrian. But yeah, Chris decided they were getting down for a kip, and I thought, well, I'm not just going to be sitting here, you know, like a lettuce, and so I thought, I know, I don't know what sort of, you know, I just fancied some scones. So you're on TV. But Amjad's been watching Mrs. Brown's Boys.
Oh, I love Mrs. Brown.
He says, I've been watching Mrs. Brown's Boys earlier. Oh my God, it's so funny. Agnes and Kathy and Winnie are the best actors. Yeah, that's what we've said, my lady. It should get them for free. So same as Chris says, it, you know, there's a lot that he don't know about photography, and if he does this course, it'll make him a better photographer. So basically, I sent him the link to the course, and he said, basically, he says, I've filled, you know, I filled all paperwork. It says, and then it proceeds to tell you that it's £190. So yeah, so I says, well, surely you should be able to get like a grant from either council or government or something, because you're trying to better yourself, aren't you? Yeah, and it's good to get out as well. But I think it's not at Callum's college. It's at another one in Sheffield, because there's 2 or 3. But the college where Callum goes to, well, the one that Callum goes to is just down road. But that particular course, they don't do at that college. It's at one of the others. But it's not all that far away anyway. So, oh, Adrian says he's going to London next year now.
Who is?
Adrian.
Going to London?
Yeah.
Whoa.
But it's a case of, you know, it's just waiting and seeing, and actually ringing the college and saying, well, look, I'm on benefits, blah, blah, blah. Is there like a grant I can get, which will enable me to take this course? Oh, when you enroll, you will fill a form in and they should send it. There you go. So I'd get on phone to them tomorrow, baby.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that's Blackwing Paranormal. So yeah, I mean, you know, I'd encourage anybody, you know, even if you're, you know, later in life or whatever, you know, if you want to do something, you know, take bull by horns and go and do it. Oh, yeah, I'm going to say, you see, the thing is, there's like, this. The thing is, Adrian, I mean, like, I've been talking to Kate, and she says there's certain parts of Wales that's in local lockdown now as well. So it's like, you know, we're not going to come to Wales until it's absolutely safe, if you get my meaning. Yeah, my lady says, yeah, I agree, it's never too late.
Somebody's got to stop in on Wednesday because somebody's getting a new thing that somebody said that I weren't going to say out to.
Yeah.
About.
Well, I'll tell you the story. Yeah, I weren't feeling too clever this morning. I've not been sleeping very well again. And when Callum come back from college, I got all emotional. I had a bit of a cry. I felt a bit down in dumps. And basically, he said to me, he says, I was going to surprise you. He says, but he says, I've ordered you a mug. So I'm assuming it's, you know, the mugs that we're on about. He hadn't told me any details about it, but I'm assuming.
I've said nothing.
Yeah, he says it's that bit's a surprise. Actually, what is? I know it's probably.
I've ordered myself one, so if anybody wants one, 50 quid.
So yeah, so basically on Wednesday evening stream, I'll be able to show it you, and if anybody else wants one, you'll have to let me know. I'll tell you price and basically get it sent straight to your address. So yeah, it says it's coming Wednesday. So I will be drinking my coffee out of it and showing it off to everybody, but he hasn't told me the details. So she says, my lady says, oh, I bet it's got my lady travels on it. As much as I'd like to drink out a mug with your name on it, my lady.
No, get it right. If it's a my lady's travels mug, it'll have some pink frilly thongs on.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Yeah.
No one knows it is.
Yeah. You know, I'd much prefer to drink out one with my name on it. Let me just look at something, because this picture don't seem too clever.
What picture?
The picture on the cam. Oh, it is. We'll say it, but on YouTube it don't look all that great. So, you know, as for the details, I don't know, but because I were a bit down in dumps, because I were a bit teary, and you know, Karen was saying, oh, you know, what's up, and I says, oh, you know, it's when I go to bed at night, I'm tossing and turning, and I can't get to sleep, and it's my back, my knees, and you know, I'm in pain, and the fact that I can't get comfortable. I mean, it was like 4 o'clock this morning by the time I'd shut my eyes again. So, Red Velvet Brownie is burning tonight. Mm-hmm.
They must make you hungry.
It says, absolutely amazing, not edible, I wished. But yeah, it's I bet it smells amazing.
Apparently alive.
Oh, you just had notification.
Yeah.
After about nearly half an hour.
Half an hour after it started.
Good enough to eat. But yeah. So yeah, so he you know, he says to me, he says, well, I weren't gonna say anything. He says, but he says, I want to do something to cheer. I want something to cheer you, to do something, or I'm going to tell you something that might cheer you up. So I says, go on then. He says, I've ordered you a mug. So basically, I don't know what's on it, but I'm assuming it's one of the logos or whatever that Steve's done me. So well, that's all he'd tell me, you see, that he'd ordered me a mug. So I can't, that's basically all I can tell you, because I don't know myself. So yeah, so all will be revealed on Wednesday evening. I'm going out tomorrow for an exciting time. Where are you going this time, my lady?
She's going for a sensual massage.
Yeah. Is it car related? Bank. Oh, she's going to bank.
Oh, bank. Wow. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll be a bodyguard for all your thousands that you're getting out of the bank.
Serious stuff then. Oh dear. But I mean, Callum did say, I mean, he packed his bag Chris packed his bag for him last night. He put his mask and everything in. And he says, basically, more or less, everybody were wearing masks. You know, they were sort of abiding by rules and whatever. And, you know, they were quite good. And as soon as Callum got in, he washed his hands and put hand sanitizer on and everything. So you know, we weren't taking any chances. He you know, he wore his mask. He you know, he washed his hands and everything when he got back, and used hand sanitizer and all sorts. So, but I says to him, I says, at least it's good that, you know, you're not getting some of these that, you know. People don't know what a waypoint mission is.
Basically, you program it on the PC in your home, where it's nice and warm and dry. You plan a route out for your drone to fly by itself.
Yeah.
And it records everything by itself. It flies everything by itself. Does all the turns and everything by itself. And if you get it right, it can look really, 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 really good.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, you program the drone with this waypoint mission. You plan, you know, where it's going and what it's doing. And basically it flies itself. So that's basically, in layman's simple terms. My brother just walked past the living room. He said, are you baking brownies? He can smell it in the corridor. I said, no, it's the wax melt I'm burning. So, yeah, so in layman's terms, he programs it via this app that he's got and sets out a route or whatever. And then once he gets to wherever he's going, it goes on this app, and it's basically does points of interest, you know, certain
circles.
Yeah. So that's basically it in layman's terms.
A perfect circle as well. Not when I do it, when it's all on shop.
So yeah, it's a case of if we are going to get an heat wave tomorrow. He'll be out there, you know, doing his thing with a drone. Hi, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy.
I'm not too bad, Tracy. I've just been saying to everybody I had a bit of a, well, not I were a bit teary this afternoon. You know, not sleeping proper, my back's hurting me, my knees hurting me. So I hadn't apparently it's going to get into 26, 27. So, you know.
By the way, we're all not going to get any sleep.
It's a case of waiting and seeing, really. I mean, you know, what the weather forecasters say it's going to do and what it does is two different things. So, but yeah, apparently it's, I don't know, I forgot where it said now. It's, you know, some of this weather
hey,
that...
Carla.
Hiya, Carla, how are you? Heat wave, I've put my thongs away. We better get them back out tonight then, my lady. But so as I say, what the weather forecasters say and what it does is two different things. You know, you can't always rely on weather forecasts, you know. They do get it wrong, but we'll see. We'll wait and see. As they say, seeing is believing, basically. We'll see what happens. Hiya, Becky.
Hello, Becky.
Hello, Jeanette. How are you? And what's his name? Yeah, we're fine. How are you? But yeah, I mean, Chris ain't got to go up with Callum tomorrow. I mean, he don't officially start till next Monday, 14th, and then basically it's like 1 week remote learning, like i.e. through internet. You know, we're a teacher doing a lesson with him. And then following week is actually in college 3 days a week. So it's good. It's not sort of that's it. You do a spoiler. I was going to show everybody on Wednesday evening stream.
Yeah, but not everybody's on Facebook, are they?
No. But yeah, what he's talking about, Tracy, is he's ordered me a mug. Now, he weren't going to say anything to me, but because I were having a bit of a cheery moment this afternoon, he says, oh, I've got something that'll cheer you up. He says, I've ordered you a mug. He says, and it's coming Wednesday. Oh. Thursday is the hairdressing and Friday's beauty, according to his timetable.
Chill out Friday.
Well, he's got Friday off, hasn't he?
So has he?
Pardon me. So, yeah, I mean, when Callum actually goes into college, he'll be going Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So, but I think it's a good idea what they're doing. They've like got what they call like two bubbles. And like Callum officially starts Monday, but they're doing Monday, Wednesday and Friday remotely, i.e. via internet. And then week after, Callum will be going into college for 3 days and the other bubble will be doing theirs remotely. He says he finishes at 4 on a Friday, only have Monday, Tuesday off.
Like I said, wait till you're working in the proper hairdresser's lounge. Your little fingers and hands will be like...
What's the traditional flavour of the Yorkshire custard pie? Custard.
Yorkshire custard pie? What's one of them?
I think she means custard tart.
Oh.
It's basically a pastry, custard, and then you sprinkle cinnamon on top. Or nutmeg. Can't remember which it is. Flat white's gone up to £4 at Iceland. Oh dear. Order from Asda because they're three for a tenner, I think. But you see, Asda's got a tendency, like, because they haven't been out very long, basically, or if they're trying to push a certain thing, like some cat biscuits we started getting, if they're doing well, then they bump prices up. Vanilla latte. We have vanilla latte, but ours is Dolce Gusto, and the what is it? Latte macchiato vanilla flavour. So I'll just get you the recipe, that recipe up. Let me just have a look. Custard tarts. Hiya, Johnny. How are you?
John Father's love.
You see, this is the recipe that I've got, Becky. It's for the pastry. You want plain flour, butter, icing sugar, and 1 egg yolk. And for the filling, you need 400 mils of full fat milk, 4 egg yolks, 50 grams of caster sugar, and grated nutmeg. But the grated nutmeg is what you put on top of it. So yeah. So it's a case of a pastry base. Then you make the custard, and then you just put grated nutmeg on top, put it in oven, and it sets the custard. So yeah, I mean, my lady will tell you, we are recommended the flat whites and the vanilla latte macchiatos, whatever they're called, and she says they're both lovely. That's the only 2 we buy. I mean, previous to that, we bought the ordinary lattes and the cappuccinos, but when these flat whites come out, Chris says, "Oh, we'll try them." So yeah, so I hope that sort of goes some way to explaining it to you, Becky. It's like a pastry. You make like a short crust pastry, then you make the custard and just sprinkle some grated nutmeg on it, put it in oven, and that sets the custard. Yeah, what Chris is saying, it is like literally is a pain in the neck.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So it's like me is falling to pieces. So yeah, I mean, I can send you the recipe I've got, Becky, but that is for custard tarts. That's not like for a big one, but I suppose you can make a big one. I mean, it's either or really. So you know, I can send it you if you want it. The recipe I've got. So it's quite simple pastry. You know, you make the pastry. In fact, I might have a go at it. Yeah. So I'll send it to you. But this recipe is like for individual ones, if you know what I mean. But I suppose it's the same principle. You know, whether you make tarts or whether you know, sent it to you, Becky. So yeah, so I've sent you the recipe. Yeah, I love that face mask. I did, Amjad. I thought it was brilliant, and I commented as much on the post saying, you know, for a woman, you suit a beard. So yeah, so I've sent it to you, Becky. The principle's just the same, whether you're making individual custard tarts or whether you're making one big one.
You don't know it yet, but it does.
Yeah, it's a cheeky monkey. So yeah. So on tomorrow's baking stream, I mean, funny thing is, when I had my sort of little teary moment, me meltdown, whatever you want to call it, I says to Chris and Callum this afternoon, I says, seriously, I says, you know, I'm seriously considering getting up YouTube and stop doing the live stream. That's just how it made me feel at the, at the time. And Callum says, no, don't stop doing YouTube and this, that, and other. He says, don't you enjoy it anymore? I says, yeah, I do enjoy it. But it's just this not sleeping that's, it's getting to me, if you know what I mean. It's wearing me down, let's just say. So but I just said it in heat at moment, and don't worry, I'm not going to stop doing YouTube. It was just a bit of a wobble, you know what I mean. It were same as Chris says, there's a lot of people like to come into your live streams, enjoy your baking live streams, blah, 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 Well, Chris won't let me anyway, so I know that for a fact. So as I say, I just had a little bit of a wobble, and I let my emotions get the better of me, you know what I mean? Which you do when when you're not sleeping very well. Your mind don't think properly, and or your mind don't think clearly. You know what I mean? It's it was just a minor little wobble, you know what I mean? Because Callum turned round to me, and because see, when he were having this severe anxiety, we bought him, well, they weren't sleeping tablets, but they were tablets to help him sleep. So he says to me, I says, when I were having a bit of a emotional moment, he says, well, why don't you get some sleeping tablets? He says, or take some painkillers. I says, don't you think I've tried that one, Callum? Nothing seems to work. So yeah, basically they were both encouraging me, don't let it get to you, blah, blah, blah. And that's when Chris told me he'd ordered me a mug, you see. So Yeah, what that whiskey ain't got.
Oh, crap, I drunk it, Anna.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you've drunk it all.
drunk it all.
But you see, the thing is, Adrian, I got to bed, but it's just not been, I've had this problem with my back. And I've had it for a couple of weeks now. And the side I'm lay on, it's like, only way I can describe it is pins and needles / cramp. You know what I mean? And that starts off, and then I'm sort of like twisting and trying to get comfortable, and I get comfortable, and then my knee starts hurting me. I've been there all night, Adrian. He says, get Chris to massage it, yeah. I said, I've been there all night. But it's like I seem to get in a position where, my back's not so painful. And then my knee starts hurting me. And then, it seems like it's one thing after another that's stopping me from going to sleep. And I'm lay there an hour or an hour and a half later, and I'm still awake. Oh dear. You're being a bit fruity now, Mr. P.
Yeah.
But it's same as I says to Chris this afternoon. I says, it seems like it's a no-win situation. You know what I mean? Have I both missed me? Oh, have you both missed me? Yeah, I were only saying to Chris the other day, I says, it's funny.
That?
Adrian.
No!
But I only said to Chris the other day, I said, it seems funny. I says, we haven't seen no to Adrian lately. But last time I said that, because Platinum Gamer, Tony, I'd said to him other day, he come in, not last week before that baking live stream, and I says, funny thing is, Tony, I says, I'm only saying to Chris I hadn't seen you for a long time. I hope you know what we're saying. I don't know whether you've heard the saying, my lady. I want thrilling, not killing. On that note, early night stream's over. Right. Oh dear. Oh dear. But yeah, that's sort of a saying. Hey up. Hey. Hiya, Bella.
Bella.
It's all right. My lady's suggesting Chris does full Monty for me because I'm saying about my back and not sleeping, and she says get him to do the full Monty, and I says I want thrilling, not killing. So I mean, Bella might not say much because she's not well herself. So get him to jump off the wardrobe; it might collapse. He's got to get up there first.
Not a chance.
Yeah, we've got what sits on top of wardrobes anyway? Suitcases. So unless he gets in one at suitcases. Oh, he says he's been on a mission on my channel live at my goal.
Oh, there you go. Well done, lad.
So yeah. See, that were another thing as well. I mean, it's like with me, I seem to gain a substantial amount of subs, and then in blink of an eye, they've all gone. I've lost at least 13. Yes, he is Irish, Amjad. But this is the thing as well. When I close Friday night's live stream down, it said I got 95 views. Checked it this morning and it says I've only got 79. So where's other 20 odd gone? So, yeah, Chris watches Mrs. Brown's Boys, by the way. Amjad, he loves it. So yeah, you know, it's that were another thing as well. You know, it were like, you know, everything was just getting to me. You know what I mean? I think that's what it were. You know, it's a case of, it was just everything that, you know, it were all coming to, you know, everything was just, you know, getting on top of me. Ooh. I bet it were to get to 800 subs at Adrian. And he's got just over 800. So, but I bet you didn't know, Amjad, that Erwick blonde hair is actually married to him that plays Mrs. Brown's Boys. And then is it his son?
Yeah.
His son's, who's his son? Buster. Is it Buster? Yeah.
Buster, yeah. Forgetting name. I haven't seen it that long.
Yeah. Buster is actually their son. No, not Winnie. Mrs. Brown and the blonde-haired who plays his daughter, Kathy, they are Mrs. Brown and Kathy are married in real life.
I'm going to say, you do know Mrs. Brown's actually a bloke, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. What's his name? Carol.
Alan, Keith or Alan or something.
But yeah.
I think I have an all, haven't I?
Yeah.
Mrs. Brown's Boy somewhere.
But yeah, somebody, Brendan O'Carroll, that's his name.
Brendan, that's it.
Oh, he says he knows they're married. But yeah, Buster is their real son as well. Him that plays Buster is their son. So, but I don't personally watch it myself. But Chris is a big fan, you see. Yeah, I'm Buster. Yeah. Now you've gone and spoilt it for me now. Why? What's he gone and spoilt? Oh, thinking that Brad Boy's a bloke. I think everybody and his mother knows it's a bloke.
Yeah, but here's Ian we're talking about, isn't it?
But yeah, Chris is a massive fan of Mrs. Brown's Boys. Hiya, Ian. How are you?
Which Ian?
Ian Matthews.
Oh, I thought you already said hello to Ian.
Now, when I says, now you've gone and spoilt it for me now, Pixie, I put Ian says...
Oh, yeah. It's come through now.
Yeah.
Sorry, before it was about 10 hours behind.
Guess what I learned to cook? Oh, I bet you can't make scones like I've made. Oh, look at them for beauties, Ian. Fruit scones. Beans on toast. Now look at them for beauties.
I've had some egg.
Pasta
and mince with onions and pepper.
But I mean, they proper scones. They are. They it only makes 6, but the 6 decent size scones. Is a scone a bit like a? Oh yeah. Well, we call them scones. Other people call them scones. I call them scones.
Scones, they're not scone. You're so happy of eating them all.
So yeah, you know, we not posh, we call them scones, not scones. You only call them scones if you're posh. Yeah, it was lush. I'm chef. Oh dear. No, we're not posh gits. As common as muckles, us. Only time we're posh is when it comes to Dolce Gustos. Then we're posh. So Adrian's learned how to cook pasta and thingies, and he's thinking he's a chef. What can I make with mince next? He could try spag bol. Just gits then. If you say so, Ian. We posh gits because we use electric toothbrushes. Oh dear. Yeah, we're not that posh that Oral-B have bought a brand new toothbrush out.
Well, it's 250 quid.
It would near enough 300 quid.
Who's going to pay 250 quid for a bloody toothbrush?
Yeah, that's exactly my sentiments. I says, who's going to pay 300 quid? I says, for something to brush your ashes with. I mean, probably these footballers or people that's got lots of money. But 300 quid.
Lots of money, I won't buy a bloody toothbrush for 250 quid.
Chris says, well, who's daft enough to pay that sort of money? It says for someone that's going to brush your teeth.
I want somebody to brush the teeth for me.
Ian says I'm posh because I put my teeth in a crystal glass.
Does it ring when you tap it?
But there's one thing I can say, Ian. These is all me owing. No falsies anyway. So no, I ain't got. These are all me owing. Got no false teeth.
So what? UFO. Turn your alarm off.
Sounds a bit weird for an alarm. Mine are my own abortum. These is the real deal. What do you think? I'd still have a gap if I got false teeth. Not bad for me age, and I've still got all my own teeth. Well, nearly all.
I've got my baby teeth, me.
So, what a pound front pound shop. Oh dear.
Tonight.
Yeah, I think sis. You see what it's put. A gap is very attractive in a lady. I guess you're on about teeth. Yeah, we're on about teeth now, Tracy. Because we said we posh only when we drink Dolce Gustos and.
Well, he says I haven't got out for once. I don't know where my teeth are.
Well, you'll have to get them out for tomorrow. You'll have to go on hunt for them tonight, my lady. My lady's got to go to the bank tomorrow, so she's got to go hunting the thongs and the teeth. Try the glass outside at bed. Oh dear. But yeah. So that's two things you've got to look for. You've got to look for your thongs and a glass out coming. Okay, yeah. So, all right. So, I think it was my lady. Can you remember sending me that video? I sent it to Chris. He couldn't stop me. Nearly peed his pants in. Yeah. But it was my lady that sent me that. And I sent it to Chris. He's still laughing about it now. He thought it were well funny, my lady. I mean, even now, God knows how many times he's watched it and he's still laughing at it. Oh, dear. So, if anybody wants the video, just let me know and I'll send it to you. It is. It's really funny. And my lady sent that to me. So, yeah, it is. It's really, really funny. Hey? He's still laughing about it now. So, if anybody wants a good laugh, just let me know and I'll send it to you because it is really funny. I'm not going to give too much away. Obviously, Chris sort of gave you a snippet, but I'll, you know, it's it is funny. So just let me know if you want it sending, and I'll send it to you. Oh dear. Ah, Ollie and Philip. Ollie Willoughby, I'm assuming that is, and Philip Schofield actually came in Mrs. Brown's Boys, so did Sue Perkins. But they have sort of special guests every now and again. But, oh, pardon me, that's that coffee. That's, now that's common. But you know what my mum always said? Better out than in, or in church or chapel, let it rattle. So yeah. But I forgot what I was going to say now. So yeah, does anybody want to know what I'm making tomorrow evening? Just out of interest, I have sort of set the live stream up and everything, and so if you've had the notification, you'll probably know what I'm making. Fish and chips. No. Baking. I'm making my sixth form teacher in high school met Sue Perkins. Oh. I am making banana and chocolate chip muffins. So I'm making banana and chocolate chip muffins. And I have downloaded some more things. Let me just turn brightness down, and then I'll show you what I've downloaded. I think you're going. Hi, Mike. How are you?
Hello, my lad.
I think Amjad might enjoy these. They are Nutella Bueno cupcakes.
Bueno. Ooh.
So I don't know what. Can you see it yet? So yeah, so that's one I've downloaded. So I'll keep it there until. So yeah. Amjad, come to mama. Another one. Oh, I think Amjad might enjoy these. This is one of the. These is like an Halloween special. This one. Chocolate Spiderweb donuts. So that's another one that I've downloaded. So I'll just keep it there till I can see it on screen and whether I yeah, they are chocolate spiderweb donuts.
Ooh.
So I thought that would sort of tie in with the Halloween theme.
They look nice. What's better, come Halloween, we don't buy any sweets, we'll get 10 million kids knocking on the door.
And then another one. Now this one, I mean, it's like they look fancy, but these are honey and orange cupcakes. He says you're teasing me again. Nah, you don't have to put the bees are made from marzipan and almonds, but you don't have to do the decoration. Obviously, if you want something quick, simple, and they are orange and onion orange cupcakes. So those look amazing. But yeah, I mean, the bees is actually made out of balls of marzipan. Now, if I were to make them, I wouldn't do the bee bit because we don't like marzipan. The wings is actually flaked almonds. So, yeah, that's about it. I've kept you up to date on what I've downloaded. So yeah, I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do the cinder toffee on a live stream. She says, "Yeah, buy chuffing bananas and no fruit for me." But yeah, I mean, like if you want to do muffins, Tracy, I mean it's same thing, banana and chocolate chip muffins. You know what I mean? It's I've got a couple of bananas in fridge, so and I've got the you know, the chocolate chips and everything, so I don't really need to buy any ingredients. But I mean, Angela mentioned about this, Tracy, and you'll be surprised how easy it is to make when it loads up. Eventually. Can't find recipe now, Tracy.
It's not good enough.
Found them. Found it. Share. Share with friends. Not going to let me share it with you. I'll find a way to send you a recipe anyway. But recipes in description anyway. It's basically, Tracy. Basically, it's an all-in-one method. You just chuck everything. It says you put all ingredients in bowl and beat it till it's smooth. That's basically it. All the ingredients, just chuck it in one bowl. Job's a good one. So, so basically, that's all you do. You just chuck everything in bowl. But this, I did. It's all right. I'm waiting for this to load up so I can show you again. That's one that Angela suggested to me, and that is crunchy / cinder toffee, chocolate honeycomb, whatever you want to call it. So I might have a crack at that on a live stream. So yeah. So basically, it's really, you only need like 4 ingredients. 200 grams of white sugar, 4 tablespoons of golden syrup, 1 tablespoon of bicarb, and 200 grams of milk chocolate. And it's basically you put the sugar and syrup in a pan and until sugar melts, and then it says stir often, making sure the mixture doesn't stick, and continue to cook until it changes a darker brown in colour. This should take around 6 to 8 minutes, but watch it carefully because it easily burns. It says remove from the heat and then quickly add the baking soda, whisking it into the hot mixture, then pour it into the prepared tin. Move fast because the sugar mixture starts to harden almost immediately. And basically that's it. And you just melt chocolate and coat it in chocolate. Job's a good one. Relatively simple to make. And that is, I mean, it says honeycomb, cinder toffee, whatever you want to call it. You know, that's basically it. 4 ingredients. Job's a good one. So, and I've also simple like pasta then. Yeah. But I downloaded a toffee apple recipe, but I've got to get a thermometer thing first because it's got to be done to a certain temperature. So I'll tell you where I got mine from. She says, can anybody recommend a mixer, please? My hands aren't so good now. I get mine from Argos and the Cookworks, and they're relatively cheap, about 15 quid. I'll just have a look for you, my lady. And I always get these Cookworks one because I do that much baking that I go through them like butter. I do. You know what I mean? And it's basically a cheaper version, but to me, I've had Morphy Richards and I've had, I've got a big stand mixer, but the thing is so heavy that I prefer an handheld mixer. I mean, Chris will tell you, I mean, he bought me that a few Christmases ago, and it's a Morphy Richards stand mixer, but it's so big and bulky, and I'm same problem, because of my hands. Oh, pardon me. What's a single light switch got to do with a mixer? It's showing me light switches and sockets. Oh dear. You see, Cookworks electric hand mixer, $9.99. But this is here, Remington nose and ear electric hygiene trimmer. What's that got to do with it?
Not a very good search engine on Google, is it?
It's Argos.
Oh, well, say no more.
But you see, next one I think is about 18 quid, and I think that's a Kenwood one I've just seen. Just put it down there for me.
Speaking of scones, could you?
But there's one here as well, my lady. Cookworks electric hand mixer, and it's got a storage thing for it, and it's also got dough hooks. It's a little bit more expensive, but that's only $12.99.
Someone's been a pain in rear because he wants the scone.
Oh, I'll just send you a link, my lady, and then I'll get back to you in a minute. So the one that I'm sending you, my lady, is the one that's got the it's got this storage. It's got a thing that who's only got one here. I'll be buggered if I know. So yeah, this one has got like a stand thing that you put in it. It's got the whisks, and it's got also got the dough hooks as well. So I've sent it you via that is the more expensive one. There is one a bit cheaper, but you just get the mixer and the you know, the mixing things. But with that one, you get the storage bit and you get the dough hooks as well. So yeah, that one is only $12.99. And good thing about Argos, Angela, is they deliver. Yeah, you might have to pay probably $3.95 to have it delivered, but at least you know you ain't got to go and, you know, go out. You know, you can order it and pay, you know, I think it's $3.95 for them to deliver, but they do deliver. So that's a good thing about Argos, is they do deliver. So I awake, by the way. It's all right. Callum's Chris has had to go in there because Callum wanted a scone before he went to bed, or whatever you call them, scone. We call them scones. So yeah, I mean, I just about to go make half a cow ribeye and chips with fried mushrooms and onions. Ooh, very nice. What is everyone's thoughts on a bread maker? There's a couple of slices of beetroot. I mean, if it's like if somebody bought me one, I'd love a bread maker, but yeah, it's just a case with them bread makers. You just chuck everything in, and it does everything for you. She says, trying to make life, but yeah, you know what? I have a pair of bread makers. Yeah, but you see, the thing is, it's like me. I've got arthritis in my hands now. When I was doing the scones this afternoon, I would, you know, you need it a couple of times, but it makes your hands hurt you. But you know,
it's a sign.
It's like with them bread makers. Basically, you just chuck all ingredients in, and it does it for you. You can hear that in here.
Hey?
You can hear that in here.
Sorry.
I do apologise if you. I'm going to say I do apologise if you heard that, but Mr. P's in the little boy's room. It's thundering, yeah. So yeah. But yeah, it's you know, I mean, if you're into, I mean, I don't personally. Hiya, Gordo, how are you? I mean, when we first went into lockdown, you couldn't get any yeast for love nor money, and I were going to make my own.
Buying.
Yeah, I were going to. Wakey says he did a fair bit of thundering myself after yesterday's curry. So obviously he heard you. So yeah, I couldn't get no, you know, I thought, well, you know, flour's in short supply, you know, bread's going to be in short supply. I'll have a go at making my own bread, but could I get any yeast? In fact, I still can't get any now. Now, as the slowly sort of, you know, the availability of flour, but you still can't get no yeast. So, so yeah, you know, I'd say, you know, if you're gonna buy a bread maker, then you know, I'd sort of, you know, research it first and best ones, and you know, you won't want it at a reasonable price, you know. But the good thing about a bread maker is you just chuck everything in and it does it all for you. I don't know about an extractor fan. We'll need oxygen mask. So yeah, it's been all right, Adrian. Not really done a deal. Chris went. Did you go out? No, you didn't.
No. I've been out.
I'm going on Argos later to look. I mean, I can have a look for you, Angela. I mean, if you're ordering a mixer, you know. They're pretty good as well. We you know, delivery. Well, they are around here anyway. So you see that the Cookworks that I've just Cookworks bread maker, $44.99. So that's not a bad price. Morphy Richards bread maker, $59.99, and Russell Hobbs is $64.99. So, and then they get into, you know, serious like so yeah, the Cookworks one they do for $44.99. I'll send you that link as well. I was going to say don't waste your money, quicker to do it by hand, but if you have arthritis, then it's ideal takes it. You see, this is what that's exactly what I said, Gordo. I says, because Angela had the same problem. I've got arthritis in my hands, and it's basically you know, I mean, ideally I'd like to do it myself, but the only problem is when you've got arthritis in your hands, you know, it takes all the hard work and kneading, and you've got to knead it for like 10 minutes, and after about 2 or 3 minutes I'm, you know, so I'd say
That were absolute. I didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, not really.
Mm.
That's why you've eaten it all. So yeah, I'd say, you know, if you've got same trouble as what I have, a bread maker is ideal. You know, so yeah, it's a case of you know, it takes all the guesswork and everything out of it. You've just got to weigh your ingredients out, chuck everything in, and it all does it for you. It were all right, Johnny. He went on. It were basically he were only there for about 3 hours because it were like an induction today. Basically, it officially starts on the 14th. Now, his class that because he went from catering and hospitality, has gone on to an ICT course now, and basically they gave him his timetable and everything, and yeah, it's got to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But like starting from Monday, they like in two what they call bubbles, and basically next Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, Callum is doing his work remotely via, you know, a teacher on his laptop.
Like I think it's
Yeah.
like a 1-to-1 or
Yeah.
that, or it's like a group of people.
So then the following week, they swap places, and the ones that are going into college next week will be on remote, and Callum will be going into. So it's like 1 week they work remotely from home, and then following week they go into college for 3 days, and then they keep swapping. So, which I think's a good idea. Same as I said, it cuts down the classes, the amount of people that's in the class. So
yeah, but don't forget the could be people that's joining via, like, it could be a teacher and then like.
Well, this is it. But what I'm saying is, because
do us a favour, lift your thing up.
The class just like two bubbles, aren't they? You know, one bubble, you know, works remotely from home 1 week, and then following week they swap over, and one goes in college and other ones. So yeah. But I think it's a good idea, Wakey, because it's cutting down the sizes of the class that are actually.
Well, they said it's to cut the actual. They've said on thing, because I've looked at induction and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's to cut down the number of people that's going into campus.
Yeah.
So
exactly. Yeah.
Like,
hi, Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah. So we're just on about his college course. It's basically 1 week in college and 1 week doing it remotely. And same as Chris says, it's to cut down the number of people that are going through the doors onto campus per week.
Oh, Thomas, did you get your job? Or are you still looking?
Oh. So yeah. So it's a good idea in my eyes, because
I think most people are doing the same.
Yeah, wherever possible, Callum. My sentiments exactly, my lady. I mean, they told me about 10 years ago that I'd be in a wheelchair in 2 years, but I'm not sort of getting into it and ending up. Oh no, I turned it down. It wasn't for me.
No.
So
you're still looking then, pal.
I've had sciatica, as I think that's what my problem is, Wakey. He says that getting harder and harder. My lady travels. I'd say I took non-stop for the last 3. But it's horrible because I don't know. Man's in my arms now and all. I keep getting like pins and needles and you know, it's like right from here, in bottom of my back, down my bum cheek, and all down my left leg. And that's where I had it last time. And then after that, I got shingles.
Could be the start of getting it again.
Don't want to be.
No, I hope not, Callum, but that's how it started last time. That sounds like me in a nutshell, Wakey.
What's that?
Can't sleep yet, I can't stay awake.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I've been like it at least 2 weeks now, and it were like this morning. I still hadn't shut my eyes at 4 o'clock, but it were like it's like you're getting broken sleep all while. I had a bit of a meltdown earlier on. I was crying, and you know, and I kept saying, "Oh, I'm going to pack YouTube in. You know, I can't be bothered, and this, that, and other." And you know, I was saying a lot of things. You know what I mean? And you know, exactly. You know, it were a case of I sort of grinned and bared it that long. I'll see it morning, mate.
Good night.
I'd grinned and bared it for that long that it were like, you know, it sort of, how can I put it? I call it, I mean, Bella calls it brain fog, but you know, it's like a brain fog, you know what I mean? You're not thinking straight, you're not thinking rationally, you know what I mean? Wakey says night, Callum.
Good night, Wakey.
So yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
But yeah, you know, I mean, it's like I don't like tossing and turning in bed and then disturbing Chris because they were up with Callum this morning. I mean, I gave me his Dewey. It lets me have a lie-in, but I'd only just shut my eyes when the alarm went off this morning. You know what I mean? But you know, I don't like disturbing Chris, so I come down here and I'm doing like my thumbnails and setting my live streams up and anything to keep myself occupied. My lady says night, Callum. He's coming down.
What is it?
Yeah.
Roger.
Again. Make sure you get it first time.
Spray up in warm.
Yeah, my lady says night, Callum and Adrian. Yeah. Or just chuck it down, Callum, once you've got Roger.
Hello, Roger.
You wouldn't have said that when you seen that one on bed other night. I ought to have left it and let you go in bed and it crawl up your leg. Oh dear. But yeah, you know, it does. One, fact that you're in pain. 2, the fact that you're not getting a deal of sleep. You know what I mean? It all sort of, it starts to tell on you after a bit. You know what I mean? And you know, I don't know. I got on about Summit and I just started. You know, time I sorted this car out. But the fact of the matter is, Tracy, same as I say, I don't know whether it were like a brain fog or what it were, and I'd just had enough. I'd just had enough of not being able to sleep. I'd had enough of paying, and I just sat here crying, and I says, "Oh, I'm gonna, I'm thinking of packing my YouTube channel in. I'm,
I don't know where it's landed.
let it hope it don't attack you in middle at night.
Oh, did you get it?
Probably, but I don't know.
I get brain fog with the fibro. Stress starts that off. But you know, I mean, it's like a knock-on effect, isn't it? You know, you're not sleeping, you're in pain, and then sort of, you know, this affects your brain function or whatever, and it, you know, I could be sort of, Chris could tell me something, and then 5 minutes later, I forget what he's told me. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, cogs aren't sort of functioning. You know, it's you know, it's everything into, you know, lack of sleep, pain, blah blah blah. Callum says to me, he says get some sleeping tablets, because when he were having this severe anxiety, we bought him, like, they're not sleeping tablets, but they're called sleep aid. You see what week is put. Have you seen the Dinner Ladies episode where Julia Walters walks across the kitchen farting every step?
The best farting scene ever. Blazing Saddles, where they're all sat around campfire, they're eating tins of beans.
Yeah. I think
watch Blazing Saddles. Go and watch it.
No. I think it on Facebook I seen one this afternoon, and it was this bloke, and they're in the supermarket, and you know these phones that you can pick up and ring a taxi for. That was my late aunt to it. And it's this bloke, and I think it's in it looks like it's in a supermarket. You know how you get these free phones where you just pick it up and you order a taxi. He took it off a hook and put it to his horse, and he was farting that phone. I prefer it when Mungo chins the horse. But
that'll get slaughtered these days.
Yeah.
It could be racist, that film.
But yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's I wonder if sex would help us. I don't know about you, but I can't cut my leg anyway.
I could have said so.
Yeah. But I mean, if you see me at night when Chris is putting my cream on me, you know, it takes me all my time to get my leg off at floor. Keep telling you, try. Vegetable pasty. But yeah, you know what I mean? Oh dear. But I mean, by all means, my lady, go for it. You know what I mean? You never know until you try it. Oh dear. But yeah, so, you know, I was going to do everything. I was going to pack my YouTube channel in. We ain't going to, you know, we ain't going to do my baking and all, you know, I were just in a downer, that's all. But same as I say, Chris does his best to try and cheer me up, and told me he'd ordered me a mug. He ain't going to tell me, but he says, I'll tell you. He says, you know, I'll tell you something to cheer you up. He says, I've ordered you a mug. So, I don't know. I mean, I've got a good guess what it says on it, but I don't know until Comedy of Terrors, Vincent Price, Peter Law and Boris Karloff. Now they some oldies.
Golden oldies, then, aren't they?
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, don't get. I've got to go to the bank first. No, I would just getting all emotional, Adrian. I were, you know, but you when you get emotional, you say all these different things, and Chris won't let me anyway, and Callum won't let me. You know what I mean? But you do what you know. You get to a point where you can only be strong for so long. And I mean, Chris will tell you, I'm like that. Oh dear. My teacher in college, when I did second year in college, the enrichment teacher talks about sex. I'm like, why is she talking about sex? It's college. But I know that, Tracy. I know, what I mean. It's just me being silly, and and when you're tired, and you're not thinking straight. I mean, I'm sure at some point we've all been there, and you get so like you get to a point where you've got to let it out, and only way you can let it out is just to sit there crying, and that's exactly what I did. You know what I mean? And I said to Callum, because I think he were going a bit worried about me, and so we're crying and whatever. And I said, I just need a good night's sleep. You know what I mean? I just need to have a good night's sleep where I can go to bed, fall asleep, and and not be in pain, and you know what I mean? Just one night's good night's sleep. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean, and I think as well. I mean, this pandemic hasn't done anything for his mental health wise. You know what I mean? And Chris said to me the other day, I mean, last time I went out was when I had my B12 injection, and Chris says, I don't know how you do it. I says, what do you mean? He says, well, not going out from one week to the next. You know what I mean? He says, I'd go crazy. He says, if I didn't get out with my drone, or I didn't get out with my cameras or whatever. Yeah, but I mean, admit it, Wakey, is, you know what I mean? I know you're a bloke, and blokes, I know blokes don't like to show their emotions, but there must be, I mean, you know where I'm coming from when I'm talking about pain and not sleeping and whatever. We get to a certain point where it's all like pent up emotions, and you just have to let it out. And the only way I know how is just to sit and cry. You know what I mean? And that's just the way. That's just the way I am. You know what I mean? But you see, that's one thing that I hadn't come across my mind. I've had thoughts of, would people miss me if I were gone? You know what I mean? I hadn't had like thoughts about ending it, but your thought pattern is, well, would anybody miss me if I weren't here? You know what I mean? Would people miss me if I weren't here, or and like stupid thoughts like, you know, am I being a burden to Callum? Am I being a burden to Chris? And, you know, go on then, tell me. Do you know what would make me feel better? But you see, this is what sort of depression and everything does to you. It makes you have not horrible thoughts, you know what I mean? But, you know, am I being a burden? Would people miss me if I weren't here? You know what I mean? I know a slice of beetroot. What I'm trying to explain, Adrian, are you know, lack of sleep and depression and everything gets you. You know, you're thinking, well, I'm being a burden to Chris. I'm being a burden to Callum. I know, and you keep saying that, but I can't explain it in any more simpler term. Your mind is working overtime, and you're thinking, you know, oh dear, a slice of beetroot. Wakey, when my lady put, do you know what will make me feel better? And Wakey's put a slice of beetroot. Well, it's going to be 23 here in Sheffield tomorrow.
Woohoo.
So yeah, I bet I know where you're going first thing. Okie dokie, Wakey.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to have brought the mood down a little bit, but I'm just trying to, Mankini, you know, if you don't come back, I know you've been arrested. He says, I can hear mooing coming from kitchen. Well, it says it's going to be 23 here tomorrow, Tracy. So not the sort of 26, 27 that's been predicted.
What's the wind going to be like? That's the main thing.
Well, have a look on your weather app then.
I can't because I'm using work. I've got the phone, haven't I?
So I'll be happy when I'm staked up to the eyeballs.
Oh, 5 mile an hour winds. Oh no,
Yeah.
9 mile an hour.
9.
Hang on.
Well, that's still not bad.
I'll be drunk and handle that. Yeah, come on, Bobby. Hang on, that's short.
Well, my lady says, watching you drink out of your new cup with my name on.
No, it's not the name, it's a thong.
Oh dear.
Big thrilly one.
Yeah. But yeah, Chris says he's going to give everybody a sneak preview on Wednesday, so I'll let her send you a picture. But yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, it's hard to explain to, you know, such as Chris how you feel sometimes. I mean, yeah, I sit here laughing and joking and whatever, but you know, I have my good days and I have my bad days. I got the good one.
Oh, God, lad.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I've just been on about depression and pain and God knows what else, and we've gone through I'm getting a mug on Wednesday. Mr. P's ordered me one, but he not tell me what it's got on it till it arrives. So it's a case of watch this space, and we'll see on Wednesday, because it's coming Wednesday. My lady's convinced it's going to have her name on it, But yeah, all will be revealed on Wednesday. And even I'll be getting a mug as well, but mine's 100 quid. Yeah, right. Ain't even got 100 quid.
I got a quid, they're 100 quid.
Oh dear.
We'll still get them up though.
Oh, but I mean, Chris did say to me, like, if anybody likes it, or hiya Richard, how are you?
We got Darwin in.
I want an equit.
What?
It says we're not having depression, Jeanette Pickering, so that's that done. I'll use my magic. Well, I'll let you put your healing hands on me. So yeah. So he's ordered me a naked lady on the mug. Oh, well, what you want and what you get is two different things, Adrian. You know, I want £1 million, but it says come close to the screen. Oh dear. Healing hands, wait, sleeves rolling up. Hey, funny thing is, I only sorting stuff out other day. I'm going to make you laugh now. And I've still got that, and I ain't cut holes out or anything. Oh, I've got it upside down. So, yeah. Talking of God, the good one. Hey?
There you go.
Talking of God, the good one. So yeah, I've had that quite a while. But I don't want to cut eyes out and nose and whatever. So now that is a good looking mask. Is that Chris? No, it's God the good one.
Whose boy is that, Chris?
Adrian.
We'll put LOL at end.
So yeah. So I forgot about that ugly mush. Oh dear. I thought, well, it's too good to cut holes in and everything. I know you're supposed to, but or give it to Callum for college. He's got his own mask. I've got a posh one. I have. Look, I've got a leopard print one. So there you go. My name's Kat Slater, and I wear leopard print. So I got this from Blackpool when we went. Bet Lynch mask. I got this when we went to Blackpool. Chris just got he just got a plain one, a plain black one. Oh,
Not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use that. I find it hard to breathe. I use them.
The lady says, I need healing hands, but I choose where they go. Good thing about it, though, it's got one of them metal things. No, you know what goes over your nose. If she's wearing that on her face, what's she wearing downstairs? Wouldn't you like to know? Oh dear. But it's, what is it, Drone Link? Yeah. It says ask Pix what the drone program is he used the other day. It's called Drone Link.
Drone Link, mate. You got to pay for it though. I think it's 20 quid.
So yeah, but I mean, I've only used it a couple of times because that's only since we got back from Blackpool. I've only been out a couple of times, and that's at doctors. So there's no wonder I'm going a bit doolally. You know, because I'm not going. You know, I'm not going out anyway. So is it an app or a piece or PC software? It's an app, isn't it?
Have you heard of Litchi? If you have, it's a little Litchi. If not, what you're going to do is you're going to go onto the Drone Link website, pay and register on there, and then somewhere in the links, there'll be a drop-down menu where it'll give you the option to download it from the Apple Store or Google Play Store. So you download it from then and onto whatever your device you're using, and then it's specifically for waypoint missions and 360 photographs.
Yeah. So did you get that one, Richard? God, the good one says doolally is defo Yorkshire. There's no wonder it's sending me doolally. Well, I mean, I've been here like 7 years, so I think a bit of Yorkshire's got to have rubbed off on me. You know what I mean? I thought it was a bra. No, it's a face mask. Well, you see, okie dokie then, Amjad. I don't think God the good one's seen me at, has he? See you later, Amjad.
See you, Amjad.
I mean, everybody else has seen me at. I got this. Yeah, I mean, you can't go to Blackpool and not get a kiss me quick at. So yeah, I got this in Blackpool as well. So I think a bit of Yorkshire has rubbed off on you. I think so. I bought Litchi and I will get that one tomorrow. Okie dokie. So we obviously heard it. So yeah, fine, Edway. Well, you can't go to Blackpool and not get a kiss me quick at. So yeah. I thought you'd like that one. So yeah. I mean, it seems like forever since we got back. I mean, it's like 2 months ago. I think we come back. Well, it's 2nd of August we come back.
Yeah.
So that's how long we've sort of been back. Because 2nd of August were when we the day we come back. So, but yeah, I mean, Callum keeps wanting to go for illuminations, but Litchi still in beta mode, May, which means not everything works. Yeah. Oh. It says, can you remember them foam 10-gallon arts? Big massive things. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm just looking for something.
Is Tracy going? Oh no, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Tracy.
I'm just going to show God the good one. Is that what you mean? It says I'm on it right now in App Store. Can you see it? That's what God means. The foam 10-gallon arts. That's basically what it's on about. He says, that's a big hat. He says, yes, bring them back. Oh, dear me. And foam hands. You can actually still buy them on Amazon. I'll just have a look how much they are, just as a matter of interest. Not get sunburnt wearing no. It says currently unavailable. Sorry. Oh, I love that, Gordo. It's saying it's currently unavailable.
Not seen it yet, mate.
It says the brim measures 28 inches and it's 8 inches high. So no, they're not available. I'm not lying. Look, it says currently unavailable.
Just have a quick look at
So let me just see if
where is it? I couldn't find group.
see they've what let's have a look. Oh, that's in dollars, that is.
Oh,
Okay then, see you later, milady.
bye, milady.
They've got that one, but that's in dollars, that one is, so I'm assuming that's I'll tell you what, I'll go on me Amazon, because I've got Amazon app, you see. I'll go on my Amazon app and type it in Amazon and see. But that one, it comes up as in dollars. So things I do for God. I hope you appreciate this, God. Well, it's coming up with cowboy hats, but not foam ones. It's just coming up with... yeah. Adrian says, I hate it when it comes up in dollars. It puts me off buying. So, yeah. I mean...
Dollars, Adrian, is normally more expensive than the English pound. So if anything, it's going to be cheaper.
No, they don't look like they do them. Don't look like they do them on English one. They've got cowboy hat, a normal one that's $6.99. So that's one similar to what I've just. Aussie style cowboy hat, they 25 quid. Yes, it's the Joker. But no, it looks like they only sell them in America, but they're not in stock. Oh, is that what it's called? Ah. So there you go. No, it don't look like you can get them. There is a market for them. I know when I meant to ask God the good one. You know, I mean, you probably get this asked a lot of time. Do you do like I know you've got your own t-shirt printing business. Do you do like if I wanted some t-shirts doing? She's not too clever, Tracy. She messaged me earlier on, and she said she won't be coming in. So she, you know, she just messaged me to say that she won't be coming in. Okay then. See you later, Adrian. So yeah, so let's say I designed a t-shirt with my channel name or whatever, and is that the sort of thing you do? Or is you know, can do prints on white only? So basically you just do it on a white t-shirt. So yeah. It's all right. Chris has ordered me a mug. Now it's just it's one for me, if you know what I mean. But what I'm saying is, if other people want a mug, then we can order them and send them direct to them. So, but it was just, as you're always saying, I'm always saying, if that makes sense. What do I say? See? Oh, okie dokie. Minimum of 10 tees. It means 10 t-shirts. You've got to order 10 t-shirts. Same as I say. That I want me saying putting on it. You know what I mean? So yeah. I mean, I know you've same as I say. Yeah, I want me saying putting on it, same as I say. And obviously put me, you know, Jeanette Pickering or whatever here. But yeah, YouTube discount. Hey, Johnny's back in.
Jennifer is live.
Oh dear. But she says, Jeanette, you tell him. Oh, but yeah, Chris has ordered me a mug. He hasn't told me what it's got on it, so I've got to wait and see till Wednesday. It's coming Wednesday, so you know, it's like a one. He says relaxing on the bed. It's a one-off at the moment, but if people like it and they want one, then it says you can have 10% off for almost being Yorkshire. Well, I'm sort of Yorkshire adopted. I mean, that's sort of
nearly a Yorkshire.
Okie dokie then, Richard. See you later.
Was we?
Richard, well, I'll be going in a minute because it's 11:10. Oh. Johnny says 20%, then I fully Yorkshire. So yeah.
See you here, right?
Is that predictive text again?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm going to close it down, guys. It's 11:10. Johnny, me and Jeanette Pickering are going to make foam 10-gallon hearts. Yeah. Yeah, there's a market out there for them because they sold out on Amazon. So yeah, you know, me and God the good one's going to be next millionaires. Selling 10-gallon foam mats. It could catch on again. You never know. Oh dear. Right, guys, I'm going to get off. Thank you for joining me, and I appreciate your company. And I'll see you on tomorrow's baking stream. And thank you for everybody's kind words and everything. So I'll see you on the next one, which is tomorrow, the baking stream. So bye for now. Bye. Ian's just come in. Just shutting it down, Ian. What do you mean you're going?
Jello? What's Jello? Hello. I'm too late.